Okay, those who are watching on YouTube, kindly join the classes ASAP. Okay? Yeah. Deepa, good evening. Everyone, good evening. So those who are watching on YouTube, this is a free class for you, orientation. But I would always suggest join the paid batches immediately because you are starting from the initial stage now. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, November roughly, you'll be having the exam. So roughly you have 6 months. You'll get a lot of time to study if you start by now. Okay? Kindly note, don't start for CIB exam at the end. I know many of you might have cleared your JIB this time. And many of you might have cleared this JIB based on marathons. How many of you have cleared it based on marathons? Type in the comment section, yes, type yes. Based on marathons, last 2 days marathons of various classes. Many classes are there. Mainly at that 24/7 you might be following because these are the authentic ones. How many of you have cleared the exam, JIB exam, using the marathons? Type yes. What happens is, JIB you can clear it using marathons. CIB you can clear using marathons. CIB is not that easy. Okay, because the portion of CIB is huge, means huge, very huge. 4 compulsory subjects, 1 elective. ABM. In ABM you have 4, everywhere you have the 4 modules only. In ABM you have statistics and HR. See this, statistics, I'll just clarify this point. Statistics, see this, statistics. In ABM module there is statistics, huge difficult. Now you ask all the students right now, those who are giving the exam tomorrow. Tomorrow is your ABM paper. Ask anyone, which is the toughest module in ABM? Module A. Everyone will tell. Module A. Very tough. Because here you have all the subjects or all the topics related to statistics which are not there in your daily life. They are not at all there in your daily life. Banking life you don't have anything like this. Statistics. I'll tell you in details. What are those? Here you will be having numericals and theory, both are in stats. HR, theory, complete theory, we'll have to rectify, learn. Okay? HR is easy to score. Okay? Stats is easy to score if you know the formula. Credit management, numerical plus theory. Here numericals are few, very few. Only 2 topics you have numericals. One is that financial statements. Second is your this credit working capital, WC. There you have the numericals. Remaining all theory. Roughly remember, you get case studies, 5 marks each, case studies, for roughly 25 to 30 marks, average. 30 marks you get it, ABM. Okay? Numerical plus theory. Here, in credit management, what will you see? You will find all the loan department, large loans. In credit management, we are having these topics. I'll discuss these topics later. Then compliance. Compliance is again theory, rectify, learn. I'll be taking module A and C, numericals. All the numerical part I'll be covering over here. B and D you have to rectify, learn. Okay? BFM. I won't discuss that much about BFM. I'll be discussing BFM in the BFM class. Okay, but I'll just give you the brief idea. BFM is basically 4 modules. First module is International Banking Forex. In BFM, the toughest modules are A and B. C and D are very easy. C and D are dependent on B. So international banking totally related to Forex. Here you will have all the numericals. In fact, to be frank, In BFM, you have numericals in all the four modules. All. There is no module where you don't have numericals. All the four modules. Roughly, case studies are around 35 to 40 marks. 35 to 40. Okay. Okay. Now, many of you might not be knowing me. How many of you know me? My name, who am I? Anyone knows me? Anyone was there in JAIIB with me for anything? RBWM? In the comment section. Those are watching on YouTube, you also in the comment section. So how many of you know me? Sure, my name is Vishal Mantri. I will be taking your ABM module A and C. Kindly note, module A and C. BFM complete, ABCD, all the four. Okay. Now you'll say, sir, why BFM complete? Because here I have worked in all these departments. International banking, I worked. I worked in Citibank. I worked in Singapore DBS, Development Bank of Singapore. I worked in HDFC Bank. I worked in Cooperative Bank also, Cosmos Bank, starting from there. I worked in all the departments. I worked in retail banking, like what you do, branch. Then I worked in treasury backend. I worked in trade finance. Okay, I worked in corporate banking. Corporate banking is loans. Corporate banking loans are 500 crores and above, generally. 500 CR and above. These are the loans in corporate banking. So there also I worked. Trade finance means I worked in international banking. This LCs, bank guarantees, international level. So almost 4-5 years I worked in that. I have completed my CDCS also. Those who don't know. See, I have done my JAIIB, CIB, CDCS, certified bank trainer. Then you call any bank, NET, SET, what we require for those college professors. That also. I worked in these banking departments, all these foreign banks, Indian banks. I have never worked in nationalized banks. Okay? Because I was specifically in all these four domains I was working. So coming back to this, now you got the background. So now international banking is trade finance. Here you have LC, bank guarantee, pre-shipment finance, post-shipment finance, dollar, import-export facilities given to the customers, dollar exchange rate numericals you will be having it, role of various agencies you will be having it. Agencies means all your RBI and everything. Similarly, the risk. Now, see here, I won't go into the details in this lecture. BFM will cover it when we do the BFM orientation. Risk management totally relates to the treasury, and the banking. Means risk. You see the chapter of risk management. In every chapter you will find the word risk. Various committees and various things are discussed. Mainly, but it is related to treasury. See, whenever you talk of risk, you are basically talking of treasury as well as in Basel norms. Okay. So risk management is that. Then you will have this treasury management and balance sheet management. These two are dependent on module P. Okay. So I won't discuss too much on this today. ABFM, this Arthing will be taking. So she herself is a CA. She knows the details. In this also you will be having numericals in module B and C. Module A and B are theory, management process, and this emerging business solutions. Okay. So you will be having this. So you will be having the numericals in module B and C. Okay. In A and D, you don't have the numericals. It's totally theory. It's totally related to theory. Okay. So A and D, no numericals. Now BRBL. BRBL is totally related to theory. Theory. Okay. But don't take it lightly. See, what happens is many of the students feel that theory, we'll do it at the end. Don't do it. Theory is as difficult as numericals. Kindly note in CIB. Okay. Then out of these 5 electives, you have to select one. Which one to select? I'll tell you from my experience. Select HR. It's easy to clear because you are having the same topic in your ABM also. So almost 40%, 50% of your studies are done in module B only, ABM. So you need not study that much. So take HR. My personal advice. Now whatever you want to follow, that's separate. But my advice would be HR. Now you'll ask me, what do I take? I take central banking and I take risk. Both of them I take. Those are the most difficult ones. See here, if you consider out of these 5, most difficult one is risk management. The lower one is central banking. Both are totally difficult. So I would always suggest you to take HR and clear it so that the headache of one subject goes down, right? Otherwise, you already have the headache of 4 subjects. Then why to take the headache of 5th subject? So do that. Okay. Let's move on. Mod A. Now we'll discuss ABM. Now complete logic I have given of this complete CIB. Now we'll discuss only ABM. Stats, HR, credit and compliance. 4 modules, right? Now how much time do you require? Minimum 1 hour daily. You'll say, sir, 1 hour daily is not possible. Why not possible? Don't you want to do 2 increments? Don't you want? You want 2 increments, no? In JAIIB you got 1 increment. So why don't you want, you require 2 increments? Then you'll have to expend some time. Isn't it? Give some time. Right? Nothing comes free. The quality comes at a cost. Okay? Those who are watching on YouTube, kindly note 1 or 2 lectures will be there free. Afterwards you won't get it free. And later if you join, and many students I have seen, students come after 15 days and then say, sir, teach that also. Not possible. The portion is so huge that you can't go back. Specifically in BFM and even ABM, you can't go back at all. Okay? So that's why we have recorded sessions also. Then you'll have to follow the recorded session. But see, the live and recorded, the fun is different. In live lectures, you can ask the questions anytime. Recorded, you'll have to wait for the next session, then some doubt sessions, and then you'll get the answer. Why to do that? Join it now, isn't it? So join it right now. Okay, in 1 hour daily. 1 hour daily, you'll say, sir, how is it possible? See, you can attend the classes for 1 hour. Then also it's okay, man. Last, I'll tell you, last 1 month, what you have to do, then at that time I'll tell you. But follow at least the lectures, seriously. Pay attention in the classes and that's enough. Because, again, one more point. I'll be giving you the PDF of ABM and BFM. Okay? So, those who are watching on YouTube, you hear it properly, everyone. I'll give you the PDF and 90% of your paper comes from the classes and the PDF. That's it. You don't need to read anything else. Anything I'm telling you. Anything. No external notes, no this note, that class note, somebody's free notes. And one thing I'll tell you. Avoid free notes available on Google. Avoid free notes. I've seen many students asking me the questions. Sir, how to solve this? Because the questions, the questions on free, which are freely available, are not framed properly. Abruptly they are framed, some questions, some numericals are given, and then you get stuck somewhere. That's why don't go for free material. Again, I'm telling you, quality comes at a cost. Okay? So follow only the Adda 24/7 classes, the PDFs given by us, and also the test series and the ebooks. That's it. Okay, 1 hour daily is a minimum requirement. You waste a lot of time in banking, as you know. Unwanted WhatsApp groups, unwanted messages, unwanted emails. We waste a lot of time. Tea time. So many times tea. 3 times, 2 times in a day tea, right? We generally have it in the banking. Avoid it for some time, 4-5 months. Isn't it? Instant notifications. This. Hurry up now. This is available for 50% discount. Instant. Don't waste your time. Clear your CIB, then you have a lot of time. with 2 increments. Make that SIP here. What is CIB? CIB is basically the SIP for your future. Whatever you get as the 2 increments, make that as a SIP in any mutual fund, good equity mutual fund, and you will earn a lot in your life. Okay, so that's why the earlier you clear, the earlier will your SIP start. Simple. Avoid unnecessary friends chat, tea breaks. Okay, if your lunch time is for half an hour or 45 minutes, do it 15 minutes lesser. If it's for 45 minutes, do it for half an hour. 15 minutes study. If it's for half an hour, do it in 15 minutes. 15 minutes study. Try to do this. You'll say, sir, not possible. It is possible. Possible if you think. See here, the one who thinks or the one who is determined will do it anyways. The one who is not determined will just keep on ranting the reasons, right? Online shopping, avoid this as much as possible. See, whatever is needed, you'll have to do it, isn't it? Is guidance from professional required? Yes. Now, who is a professional? But now, professional required? Yes. Who is a professional? Nowadays on YouTube, everyone is a professional, right? What is there on YouTube? You just start a read some book and come on YouTube and make your own channel, make your own video. Professional means the one who is trustworthy. Who is trustworthy? Like I gave you the details. I myself have worked in all the departments of banks. And at a senior level, it's not at the junior level. Means I have not worked like processing only. I worked at a senior manager level. So I know the ins and outs of these subjects. Similarly, others, not only me. Supra ma'am, she is taking B and D. She has worked as a HR manager in Bank of India. So she knows everything. Aarti ma'am, she is herself a CM. Nikita ma'am, she is herself this legal advisor. So professional means we are professionally working also. Means we have professional experience also. So that's why you are in the safe hands. That's why I said professional means what? Trustworthy. Means what? Credentials, proven track record. Empathetic. What is empathetic? See here, if I just teach you like the school children, and I'll tell you, like in school you had 5 hours, 6 hours class school, then you had homework 3 hours, 2-3 hours. Now is it possible? We are matured now, grown up. So it's not possible for anyone amongst us to study for 3 to 4 hours. We have family, we have business pressures, we have banking pressures, we have family pressures. So it's not possible. So that's why empathetic means the teacher must understand you, isn't it? That's why I said, go with the professionals. Those who are watching on YouTube, kindly download this 24/7 app and start the class immediately. How to rob the time? Read the GRs available in the bank employee portal. See here, in your bank you have employee portal. Every bank has it now. So read the GRs available. GR means the circulars available. Some banks call it circulars. So read the circulars available. RBI circulars are available on RBI site. Just type on Google latest RBI circular. Just type this much and you will get all the RBI circulars. Read them. Follow IIBF vision. Very, very, very important. How many of you get this IIBF vision on your email? You all might be getting it. Right? How many of you read it? Very few. We just, some who are more interested will just take it from there and put it in a folder. Archive means some folder. Later I will study. Later never comes. Even at IIBF vision nowadays, the link expires after 3-4 months. If you keep any IIBF vision and after 4 months, if you try to 3 months, you try to revive that link, not possible. Read it then and then, now or never. See this, I have written it over there. Now or never. Follow now or never concept. Whatever you want to do it now, or it will never be done. When your boss instructs you, give some new job, don't say no. This is a general habit in our banking, specifically in nationalized banking. We always try to avoid the work. Don't do that. Learn the technicalities of this new job. Because they will help you in your banking, in your CIB also. Study early in the morning as much as possible and also at the night. Before sleeping also you can study for half an hour, in the morning for half an hour. If you are traveling by bus, train, anywhere for half an hour, 1 hour for your job, try to study in the bus if there is no rush. If there is a rush, try to hear something. Because you can't read those who are traveling Mumbai locals. How will they be able to study in the... I have studied better. When I was traveling in local, I was in the peak time. Kindly note. If you say Mumbai locals are, you might be in the free time. No. Those who are from Mumbai might be knowing this. 8 p.m., 8 a.m. Mumbai local, Dombivli to Fort, Mumbai, CST. 8 a.m. local, 8:15, 8 a.m. local. The rush in those. I have traveled in those for many years. And in that I used to study. So there's no reason that you can't do it. There's no reason, to be frank. So study in the weekend, study during the bus traveling, anywhere it's possible. Here, nowadays audios are available. Even here to the lectures, isn't it? Study while traveling as much as possible. This CIB syllabus is essential to be known to everyone. It is prepared, it is a backbone basically, isn't it? You need to prepare your own strategy. Okay? At Adda 24/7, what do? We help you with live classes, ebooks, tests. Doubt sessions are also there. Doubt sessions. You have an AI session also. Those who have joined Adda 24/7 classes, kindly note, you have AI sessions. AI means AI help. Okay? Artificial intelligence. If you want help at any time, at any time in the night, you can just put a question on the AI and you'll instantly get the answer. You have doubt sessions in the lectures also. So that also you can follow. Subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7, English and bilingual, both the channels. Both are available. Huh? See this Mod A, stats. Remember, 4 over here and 9 total. Okay, up to simulation. First chapter is very easy. Definition of statistics, importance and limitations, data collection, classification and tabulation. Here you have to learn the basics of your statistics. Means what is frequency, what is a closed group, what is open group, okay, what is this exclusive group, what is inclusive group. Basics you have to study. How to present the data. Then second is sampling techniques. You have to, light is gone now. So sampling techniques. You have to study those. Hold on. Huh? So, sampling techniques. Here again you will have the samples. This chapter is a bit okay. See, here 4 chapters are related, I will tell you. Sampling, correlation, then 2, 4, then 5 and 7. 2, 4, 5, 7. These 4 chapters are related to each other. I will tell you when the topic comes. Sampling techniques is related to your estimation. Correlation is related to your time series. These chapters are difficult also. Kindly note. These chapters are difficult also. Chapter 3 is also very difficult. Most difficult topic you can say. Measures of central tendency. Here you have mean, mode, median. Means are of 3 types: arithmetic, geometric and harmonic. Then all of them you have it for group data and ungrouped data. Then you have skewness, kurtosis. Difficult one. Okay. That's why I'm saying from module A start, unit 1, you should be very attentive. Okay, don't miss. Time series, lengthy one. Time series is also lengthy. Probability is again one of the most difficult. See, here module A is completely difficult, to be frank. Don't take it lightly. Okay, theory of probability, the most difficult chapter. The most in module A. Not module A, complete ABM. Estimation, lengthy, but estimation is easy. Although it is lengthy, this chapter is very easy. Easy. Okay. Linear programming, difficult. Okay type is not that difficult. Here you have 2 methods: graphical and simplex. Okay, graphical method, what is graphical method, what is simplex method, what is linear programming. Okay, then you have simulation. Simulation is easy chapter. Here you have only one numerical. Okay, nothing more as such. Easy type. Then module B is HRM. Ma'am will be taking. Okay, Subra ma'am. So I'll just read the topics: fundamentals of HR, development of HR, human implications, employee feedback and reward systems, performance management, conflict management, HRM and IT. So she will be taking the orientation class separately for this, or she might have taken already. Module C, I'll be taking again. Credit management. Here you have this up to 25. Here in this you have overview of credit management, completely theoretical theory. Credit management. Here you will have the basics of what is loan, how to handle the loans, what are the basics of loan. Means you will get an overview. It's like the index of all the module C. Here you will have what are the 5 C's of credit, how the credit is processed. Means basics, not that difficult ones. Analysis, 18th. Analysis of financial. Here you will have numericals. You will have the ratio analysis, all the 3 types of ratios: turnover ratio, solvency ratio, and this debt equity ratio, all these. Okay. So basically financial statements, all these, balance sheet, P&L, cash flow, funds flow, all these will be studied over here. You will have a lot of numericals in this. Working capital finance, you will have a numerical. And working capital finance, here again, you have the working capital finance for manufacturing company separate, for service industry separate. What is Tandon committee? What is Nayak committee? What is another, other than these 2 committees? What is the separate method done by the banks? That is what you will have to study over here. Term loans. Again, term loans you will have to study again. Term loans. So term loans again, numerical is there, but simple one, not that difficult. In term loans, you have some, it's not that simple term loans here. Here we are talking of term loans to corporates. Big companies, big projects. I am constructing a dam, I am constructing an oil field. Big projects. Turnover means turnkey projects. 10 years, 15 years, those. Here you will have all these costs, MCLR, then EBLR means your repo. You will be having your FBIL. FBIL is a new term. Some of you might not be knowing it. FBIL. Okay. So FBIL. Then credit delivery and STP. Now this is all theory. 21 is theory. Easy topic. Not that difficult. Okay. Credit delivery and STP. STP means what? Without any human being. How to process the loan. That is STP. In credit delivery, you will be having the legal documents. All the legal documents means your property documents, then your DPM, your agreement, okay, letter of continuity, okay. Then because that is basically after sanctioning up to disbursement. That is credit delivery. Monitoring and control means after disbursing the loan, how to control. See, monitoring and control is mainly related to your working capital. In term loan, you don't have to monitor that much, but in this working capital, you have to monitor whether the funds are going as per the purpose, or is there any window dressing, is there any kite flying, is there any accommodation bill. All these you have to check. That is studied over here. Risk management and credit rating. Now this is all 23, 24 and 25. This is all related to HO level, head office level. How to manage the risk of the loans. Okay. What is the credit rating? Means what are the various credit rating agencies. Okay. Internal means local as well as foreign. Fitch, you will have all the names over here. Okay. You have Fitch, you have S&P, Standard and Poor's. Okay. For India, within local Bharat, this CRISIL, ICRA, all these names are there. Plus, what is the job of these agencies? Then restructuring, rehab and recovery. This is another topic. Means, suppose if you have to revive any company, if some company has become NPA, you have to revive that company. Then what is the procedure? Okay. Resolution of stressed assets. Quite easy topic. Chapter is easy, smaller one. Here you have two topics that is known as CIRP and PIRP. In prepacked insolvency resolution. Then you have liquidation also over here. Suppose if the company is liquidated, how to close that company? So module C is totally about this credits. Okay, in first 18, 19, 20 you will have numericals. 25 you have these case studies are there, but kindly note case studies are there for theory also. Okay. Then module D compliance. Again, Supra ma'am will be taking. Good evening. Supra ma'am will be taking module D. Compliance functions. Again, theory. Compliance audit, compliance governance, framework of identification of compliance issues and compliance risks, compliance culture, GRC here. I won't be going into the details because she will be taking this topic again. Module B and D. Compliance functions and role of chief compliance officers in NBFCs, fraud and vigilance. So kindly note, see this, ABM, BFM, ABFM, BRBL. I've already told you will get the case studies. BFM you get around 45 marks, 40 to 45, roughly sometimes 40, sometimes 45. Cases, 5 marks each. So 8 case studies roughly. Here you have around 6 to 7 case studies, ABM. BFM around 30, both BRBL and ABFM around 30 marks case studies you have. Means 6 case studies roughly, 5 marks each. And remaining all are numericals, not numericals, 1 mark. Numericals you will be having in ABM sum, BFM sum, ABFM, BRBL no numericals. Minimum passing you know 50. Again now remember this rule, those who don't know. But many of you might be knowing that if you give it in one sitting, all the 4 papers, minimum 45 you must get in each paper and the average should be 50. All in one go, but very important part. Then you are clear. Okay. Now, that was it, but just to give you the idea about this subject, ABM. Okay? Kindly note in ABM, your main topic over here, which you have to focus and which will be difficult for you, will be Mod A. Very difficult it will be. Mod B will be easy type theory. You won't get that much difficulty, just learn, but learning is very important over here. But again, I will tell you, even though it's a theory, but it comes for around 25 marks. I've seen many questions from HR nowadays. So around 25 marks. So it's easy to score, isn't it? What is easy? Study that only first. Okay? But start reading from first only. Otherwise what happens? Many of the students, what do they say? Module A is difficult. So we'll start our studies with Module A. Okay? And module B will say that, sir, we'll study later because it's easy theory. Don't do that. What is easy, you start first. What is easy, you start at first. Revise this as many times as possible. B and D are very easy, but start studying them from the earliest, initial stages only. Theory, go on reading before the exam. I'll give you the PDF. As I told you, I'll give you the PDF also. Okay? So before the exam, whenever I'll give you the PDF, you read that PDF, start reading the complete PDF. Complete ABM portion is there. You must at least complete this PDF 3 times. Because you have 6 months. So once you complete this PDF 3 times, you will definitely get more than 60 plus. More than 60 plus in ABM as well as in BFM. BFM also I'll be sharing. So you get more than 60 plus. Okay? So that's why the question types are also difficult ones. I'll give you some example. If you want, I'll give you. See here, you all have seen the dividends. I'll give you an example. Chalo, let's see this question type. Okay. What is the level of question? What are the questions asked in ABM? I'll give you a simple one. One second. Okay. From there, you will understand the level of CIB. Okay. Okay, I'll frame it now only. See, this is example. You can see this. Hold on. I'll frame a question. Let's say a company. Okay, let me make it bigger. Okay, a company gives a dividend. Okay, gives a dividend. Dividend of 12% on a share of face value rupees 100. The cost of distributing the dividend. This is live I am taking right now. Distributing the dividend is 3%. Find the overall cost to company for the dividend distribution. Such other questions. Look at this. If this question comes in exam tomorrow, what will you do? Imagine this question is there in exam. What will you do? So that's why I'm saying this, you have to understand the basics. Okay? Yeah, this PDF I'll share it, Smita. I'll share the PDF after when we start actual portions. Here, today I'm not starting the portion, not at all. I'm not starting the portion today. I'm just giving you the idea. Okay? We'll be starting the portion after we complete our BFM exam. This BFM exam we are having on 14th. After that, I will start the regular classes. Okay? Because in that, what happens? Some students who remain, remaining ABM down, again those guys will join. Okay? So I'll share the PDF, don't worry. Initially only I'll share. Generally what happens, whenever we start a class, in first week only I'll share all the PDFs so that you have enough time to read. And mind it, the question comes from the PDF as well as the classes. Whatever I teach and the PDF. Okay, so that's enough. So now, see the level of the questions. Those who are appearing now, you might have all cleared your JAIIB and you might be in high spirits. Let's see, JAIIB clear किया, CIB भी करेंगे, single attempt. Of course, you can clear single attempt, not an issue. But for that, you'll have to give some time. It's not that easy. So what is the answer? Can anyone give me the answer for this? This is just one sample I am taking. Can anyone give me the answer? Let me see how many of you can give the answer on this. Or those who are watching on YouTube, you also try it. Why not? Try this. Those who are watching on YouTube, kindly do it. Yeah? Try it everyone. Yeah? Can you get it? This is all logic. Kindly note. It's all logic. Logic means what's here. I'll just explain you. Again I'm telling you, it's not the start of the lecture. I'm not starting the lecture. I'm just giving you an idea. What all are the questions like? Okay? See here, very simple. Dividend is always distributed. Dividend is always distributed on face value. It's distributed on what? Cost or face value? Dividend is always distributed on face value. Face value. Okay? So 12% on 100. On 100. So what is the dividend? So dividend amount is okay, equals to what? 12 rupees. Rupees 12. Right? 12 rupees on what? 12 rupees on this 100. Okay? But this 100 is not the actual face value now. Because we have this dividend of this cost of distribution is 3%. So what is face value actually? Face value means what the company gets. Suppose if I take one share of one company, if I purchase one share of a company, what am I doing? Suppose let's say this is a share. If I purchase one share, so it means this company is getting 100 rupees from me. Although here, understand the difference. This is a face value. There is also something called as market price. Market price is different. See, market price means For face value of rupees 100, the market price may be 500 in the secondary market. So that is rupees 500. So that is different. That has nothing to do with the company. Company has nothing to do with the market price. Company is only focused on face value. So company is getting, suppose if I buy one share of this company is getting 100 rupees from me. Although I am paying 500, but company is getting 100. 400 is going to whom? 400 is going to we call it goodwill. Okay. So now this 100 rupees company is getting, but in that case, now there is a problem over here. What is the problem? This company is getting 100 rupees from me, but in that it has spent 3 rupees. See, 3% on 100. So 3 rupees. So it has spent 3 rupees. So what is the net amount company is getting? 97 rupees. So company is now getting 97 rupees. Now rupees 12 is a dividend given by the company on 97 rupees. So what is the cost? So 12 upon 97 into 100 percentage wise. So what is the answer? Anyone can give me the answer? 12 upon 97 into 100. Who can give me the answer for this? Try it, everyone. What is the answer for this? Those who are watching on YouTube, you also. Everyone must answer. See, after all, you have to give the exam. You already cleared all these exams. So 12 upon 97 into 100. So it is, what is the answer? 12.3. Very good. Gani, very good. Okay, 12.3. So 12.3% is the actual cost of the company. So what is the overall cost of the company for dividend distribution? 12.3%. See, this was just an example I was giving. What is the level of questions? One more I am having. Okay, give me that and then I'll stop. Okay, one more, similar one. Let's see. Okay, so this will give you an idea. Okay, what is the level of CIB? So kindly note, level of CIB is not simple. It is actually MBA, complete MBA packed in 6 months. 2 years MBA packed in 6 months. That is it. Okay, means one I'll give you from module A. See, this was from module C. Now I'll give you from module A. Okay. There is, let's say, see here, again I am framing just now only. Let's say there is a population mean. Now these all terms will be new for you. Population mean equals to 120. Again, standard deviation is given as standard deviation is given as 30. I take samples. Total number of samples is, or forget the number of samples. Number of samples equals to, let's say, 50. And sample mean lies between what? Let's say 90 to 150. So now you have to find out the area covered by normal distribution curve. Now, almost 90% of you will not understand the problem only. Normal distribution curve means the problem is like this. See, this is the normal distribution curve. Some of you, those who have done your engineering, might have studied this normal distribution curve, right? It is like this. It's infinity from here, infinity from here. This is a population mean 120. This is a standard deviation 30, 30. 30 over here, 30 over here. Okay, so this is standard deviation, but the sample mean is also the same, 90 and 150. So again 30, 30 difference. 120 minus 30 is 90, 120 plus 30 is 150. Okay, so again luckily you are telling this, means the sample mean or the sample answer is telling with the standard deviation. It means what? we are dealing with one standard error. One standard error. So that is known as one standard error, 68.3%. So the area under the curve will be 68.3%. This will be 68.3% because you are having three levels, two standard error. There are three separate levels. That is 95.5%. Three standard error, 99.7%. So these are all the areas under the curve. This is a normal distribution curve. You will be having many times in your life now. Complete ABM you will be having this almost 6 to 7 chapters. You will be having the same topic. Similar logic. So that's why follow each and every lecture. Don't miss anything. It's very interesting. Kindly note, statistics is one of the interesting topics in your life. Not only ABM, CIB, I'll tell you, in your life. If you understand statistics, the whole of your life. How many of you have done your engineering? You might have done that M3, no? Anyone engineer over here? Specifically this electrical, civil, mechanical, those who had M3, because computer science doesn't have M3. Those who had M3. In M3 you had all these things, right? Anyone engineer? No engineer, no? Degree, no? Yeah. Engineering degree, correct? So that's it, okay? So let's meet in the classes. Orientation class, those who are watching on YouTube, kindly join the under 24/7 classes without fail. Join them now only, okay? Join them now only. Don't miss. Go download under 24/7 app, okay? Download it and then join it. Because in under 24/7 app, you will be getting 1% extra. Kindly note. You get 1% extra. In DEC also you might be having this. Gani, you had that. In DEC also we have this statistics. Because I have taught to engineering also. Means when I was there, I was teaching for this engineering guys also. See, go to that 24/7. Okay. And there, those who are watching on YouTube, for you it is. Those who have not joined. Okay, go to that 24/7. Click on JAIIB and CIB. Click on CIB December. And join this batch. See, this Aram is for bilingual. Join our English batch. See, this warrior batch. I will be teaching in English batch only. I am not teaching in bilingual. Okay, I am teaching in English batch only. So join this. All these. Use the code Y432. Never forget the code Y432. In that you will be getting the highest discount. Okay, highest discount is available using the code Y432. Click on apply. Okay. Highest is 79% off plus 1% extra using this app. Download the app, that's why I'm saying. Okay. In BSc also, those who have done your BSc and engineering, you'll find module A easy. A. Okay, easy means if you remember it. After all, here, I know how engineering is done and I've also done my engineering from Pune COEP. So I know the engineering levels and what happens to engineering after we enter banking. That also I know. So, those who remember it, it's okay. Otherwise, I am there to teach. Okay? Chalo, bye everyone. And do join the classes. Those who are watching on YouTube, don't miss even a single lecture. And the PDFs I will be giving, follow that. You will definitely score more than 60. Okay? Chalo, bye.